Welcome back to Three Trials Barbecue. Today we're going to be taking this 18-pound brisket that we already trimmed, and we're going to be putting some Holy Gospel as a top layer, but for the most part, we're going to be heavy pepper and kosher salt. Let's go ahead and stick around, and we'll go ahead and throw our binder on. I'm going to be cooking this brisket fat side up. I'm going to go ahead and start with my edges first, and we're going to hit it up with a little bit of pepper. Now I want a pretty good coat of pepper so we can try to attract more smoke. Next we're going to put kosher salt, do the edges. Okay, and our top coat is just going to be a light coat of this Holy Gospel. All right, we're going to let this sit for a couple minutes, and then we'll go ahead and turn it over, and we'll do our presentation side. Stay tuned. Let's go ahead and flip this over, and we'll go ahead and start on the other side. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit it with the black pepper. Kosher salt. I'm going to pat this down before adding our Holy Gospel. Just gonna get another light pass of this pepper. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a seasoned brisket. And that, everyone, is money. I'm gonna let this chill. We're gonna go outside and we're gonna set up that Traeger. We're gonna be using Traeger mesquite pellets today. So we're using mesquite today. Got the pellet hopper filled up. So we're gonna set the temperature to 200. We're gonna go super smoke. We're gonna go just like this. Upper rack. And we're going overnight. We're gonna just set it. And we'll see you guys in about 12 hours. All right, y'all, we're at 13 hours. Let's take a look at this. Probe is saying we're at 159. Let's go ahead and give this a spritz. Apple juice and water. We got about 6 degrees left, so we'll go ahead and we'll be back. We increase the temperature to 225 just to help it push through that stall. All right, everyone. So we've ran at 200 for 12 hours. I ended up stepping this temperature up for an additional 2 hours just to push through that stall. We're at 225 at the 14th hour. It's time to wrap. It just creeped past that stall. So let's get this out. We did end up putting a pan with some water and apple juice. That was to help us get some moisture on that flat since it was facing face down. So very simple with the foil boat. Going to transfer it. That simple. We're just going to wrap the edges, leave the exposed top there so we can continue to render fat, and back on it goes. And yes, thanks for asking. We did switch it because it's been running for 14 hours. Now I want to try to even out this cook, and we're going to turn this up to 250, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. It's been in this foil boat for 3 hours, almost to the dot. It's 2 hours and 55 minutes later. We are at 203 on the probe. We are super probe tender, and it is time to take it out and rest. Look at that, y'all. We're gonna take this brisket, we're gonna stop the cooking process, let it come down to about 150, 160, and then we're gonna throw it in our oven at 170 calibrated to -35 and let it rest for 2 to 4 hours, and we'll see you guys when it's time to slice. Our brisket is finally done. It took 17 hours, 200 overnight for 12 hours. We then increased the temperature to 225 for 2. Once we got past the stall, we foil boated at 250 degree until we hit 203 degrees, I believe, and then we rested it in our oven at 170 for 4 hours. And this thing is like a submarine. I had a meter probe on there just to check the temperatures while it was in the oven. All right, so we have our point here, our flat. You can see the pepper real well. I'm gonna go ahead and slice this right in the middle. Look at the juices on that. This flat looks juicy. I'm gonna go ahead and cut one of these flat slices. It's got great bark. Bend test approved. Pulls right apart. Tastes delicious. And that bark, that foil method, it's worth it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut a piece of the point here. Look at that fat rendered. I'm gonna go ahead and get a slice of this. It's a little thick. Look at that, it looks so delicious. Outstanding. Today was a huge success. I'm actually going to take another slice here. Put that there. I'm gonna make some chopped brisket so I can make some sandwiches. So I'm gonna start off with that. Thank you guys for joining me today and coming on this journey with me today on this 18-pound brisket. Go ahead and leave some comments below. Let me know if you like the foil boat method. Let me know if you would do anything different. If you haven't hit them likes or subscribe, please do. And we'll see you guys on the next one.